Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Fourth chapter we are income from business or income from profession. So in this chapter we have seen the introduction. What is business, what is profession, what are the things to be considered. Now today we'll see only the format of computation of income from business. From profession we'll see later. Income from business, what is the format? How do we compute? How do we calculate it? So that particular format will see very important class, don't miss it. And remember this format, by heart it along with me. Understand this and it will be easy for you to work out the problems of this chapter. Okay. Now what is the format is here? Simple format. We are going to start with net profit first. Net profit we have now. So net profit, where do you get net profit? Net profit will be always in the profit and loss account debit side. Profit and loss account debit side. That net profit we are going to take it. With that net profit we are going to start the problem. Means in the problem always profit and loss account is given to you. So from the profit and loss account we are going to pick net profit as the first transaction in the format. Okay. So first we are taking net profit as per the profit and loss account, that will be written on the outer column. To that three adjustments we have. First one is that we are adding inadmissible expenses. Inadmissible expenses. What are inadmissible expenses? So this is the list. Actually each and every item you have to write in vertical. Say income tax paid, under this charity and donation, and under charity and donation household expenses. It should be like this, one by one. So all these things you have to write one by one. There is a very less space. To save the space I have written like this, but each and every one you have to write it separately. Okay, vertical format. Now what are inadmissible expenses? Inadmissible expenses are these. Let us discuss each and every item. Income tax paid. Income tax paid. If at all it is given in the profit and loss account, income tax paid, please take it. Income tax paid it comes. And next, charity and donation. Most of the transactions which are not related to the business, charity and donation, something is given not related to the business, no. So that we are going to add charity and donation, income tax paid, and household expenses, personal, no. So household expenses we are taking, and loss on sale of motor car. When you are selling any kind of asset, if you get a loss, that is also we are going to consider it as inadmissible expenses. And life insurance premium, this is also personal, no. So life insurance premium of proprietor. Okay. Next one, interest on capital. Interest on capital is also personal. So that is why we are taking interest on capital also. And provision for bad debts. Bad debts are loss. For that purpose if you are keeping any kind of provision, so that is also we are considering it as inadmissible expenses. Next one, salary of proprietor. Simple salary, if you find it in the profit and loss account, that doesn't comes as a inadmissible expenses. If it is a salary of proprietor, owner, okay, if owner is getting salary, that is inadmissible expenses. Simple salary, salary to the employees, this kind of things doesn't comes under the inadmissible expenses. Okay, only salary to proprietor we are considering. Next one, fines and penalties, personal, na? So fines and penalties, whatever is paid by the SSC, that is also we are considering it as inadmissible expenses. And staff welfare fund, for staff purpose if we are providing any welfare fund, that is also inadmissible expenses. And gifts and presents, personal, so we don't consider it. So as another thing we consider it as inadmissible expenses. And also overvaluation of opening stock. Overvaluation, please remember, opening stock when we are overvaluing, so that is inadmissible. In the same way, undervaluation of closing stock. Overvaluation of opening stock, undervaluation of closing stock. These two are inadmissible expenses. And also contribution to unrecognized provident fund. contribution to unrecognized, not government, unrecognized provident fund, if they are providing anything, that is also inadmissible expenses. So these are the inadmissible expenses. Please remember, only if you find in profit and loss account any of these items, then only we are going to consider it as inadmissible expenses. We'll write it under this column, inadmissible expenses. Income tax paid, charity donation, like one by one we'll write. Whatever you find it in the profit and loss account, only these items. If something you are finding it, ignore it. That is not inadmissible expenses. Only these are the inadmissible expenses. Okay. So we are going to add, and we are going to deduct two items. What are those two? This is one we are adding and we are deducting. First one added, second one we are deducting. What we are deducting? Incomes to be shown under other heads. Incomes to be shown under other heads. Incomes, where do you find it in the profit and loss account? Credit side, right? So credit side, if you find these, so that comes under the incomes to be shown under other heads. Credit side, what if you find? First one is that rent received. If you are receiving any rent, that is income. Okay, so that is comes under this column and we are going to deduct it. Rent received and interest from bank, this is also income. So profit and loss account, you will find it on the credit side. One is rent received, another one is interest from bank, and also dividend received, interest on interest from bank, and also rent. If you find these three, and also refund of tax, only 4 items, remember. If you find any of these 4 items which comes under the incomes to be shown under the other heads, so that is to be deducted. 4 items which you are finding on the credit side of profit and loss account. These incomes we are going to deduct. And also we are going to deduct in the third section. Third point, remember. First one we have added, second one we have deducted. What we have deducted? Which are showing on the profit and loss account credit side. Now also we are deducting another thing. What are that? Expenses not charged to profit and loss account. Expenses which are not charged in profit and loss account means adjustments. So what kind of adjustments? So those adjustments which are not charged into the profit and loss account, that is we are going to consider it as deductions. What kind of deductions means? Only remember 3 things. One is depreciation. Depreciation, remember always it never comes in the profit and loss account. That is why expenses not charged to profit and loss account. First one is depreciation, second one is sales tax paid, sales tax if you paid, and excise duty paid. Depreciation, sales tax paid, and also excise duty paid. These 3 things comes under the expenses not charged to P&L account. Expenses not charged to P&L account. So this also we are going to deduct it. So these 3 comes under the deductions, and previous one incomes to be shown under the other heads. Okay. So credit side, profit and loss account. These are deductions which are not shown in the profit and loss account. 3 points. Okay. We are adding inadmissible expenses, deducting incomes to be shown under other heads, and third one we are deducting once again expenses not charged to profit and loss account. So these are the deductions. If 3 points, if you are remembering format, you got it. Am I clear? Now we are adding this inadmissible expenses, all these things we have added, and we have to deduct incomes to be shown under other heads, these 2, and also expenses not charged to profit and loss account, which are comes under the deductions. So this, all these things will be deducting, adding this and deducting this, so that at the end you will be getting income from business. Am I clear? Take a screenshot. Format today you just understand. Keep it in mind and practice it. Just write the format and see. many times you just have a scanning, like scanning the format. What is this? First point is, the second point is like this. Close your eyes and just recollect it. Format by heart today. And next class, I'll not show you the format directly. I'll write the problem and I'll write the solution also. I'll explain it. It will be easy for you to understand, and it will save the time also. So next class we'll have problems. Please practice this format. It will be easy for you. And by the way, thank you everyone for sharing our videos, for your valuable comments and also feedback. And many people are saying that, ma'am, I have cleared my exam, I have cleared all my papers, I got a top rank, I got so and so marks just because of our channel. I'm very happy. So stay connected and don't forget to share these videos. Practice well and have a bright future. Good luck.